trials last year, it seemed like every time the Stanford women were in the pool, someone was going a best time or making a final or doing something well under such a high pressure. Can you talk about how you train your athletes and how that could be applied to a club level to swim at these high level meets, which when it could even be applied to like swimming at like Far Westerns or like junior nationals?
That's a great question. We use experience of others. So leading into, Olympic trials it's literally the only meet on our home soil that is like that over the course of a 4-year period. There's no other meets where we're doing semifinals and finals. There's no other meets where we're swimming in a football stadium. Everything about it can lend itself towards stress and anxiousness. And so in our meetings, we did a series of 3 weeks in a row, and we asked alums to come back and talk about their experience. Now, we were pretty lucky in that Katie Ledecky was our first speaker. She zoomed in for Florida. And then Brooke Forty, who was on the 2021 Olympic team in Tokyo, she was in Peru doing a Peace Corps thing, but she videoed herself and sent it to us. And then Maya Dorado lives somewhat locally here, and so she drove down to campus and spent time with our team. And they just talked about all the things to expect. And so I don't know if there's opportunity when your team's getting ready for Far Westerns or sectionals or whatever that may be, to have alums who are maybe swimming in college or who have just had the experience to be able to talk about it. Because it is hard. Anytime, especially if you go to a meet for the first time, right? Like you think you're pretty good when you make your first sectional cut, and then you get sectionals, you're like, there's so many good people here, right? It can be overwhelming. And the same thing happens in juniors, nationals, Olympic trials. We try and normalize things. And so I think that was really helpful. And again, we just talk about it. The more we talk about things with that particular group, the more comfortable